Seafood lovers out there, how do you know you're really getting the fish you ask for? You order red snapper, but you're served tilapia. Or you buy grouper and you're really given king mackerel. These are examples of mislabeled fish. I-Team reporter Jason Law has been investigating this consumer problem. Jason?
Yeah, in some cases, Oceana calls it fish fraud. In a 3-year study, Oceana found a third of the fish that they purchased from all around the country was mislabeled according to FDA guidelines. Fish getting passed off as another species entirely. Well, the I-Team wanted to put our local seafood restaurants and grocery stores to the test. Are you getting what you order?
Now that's a good, healthy lobster.
Mike Lucan has been a fish wholesaler for nearly 40 years.
You have to keep them wet.
All year long, trucks deliver some 50 different types of seafood to his Findlay Market shop. The fish are unpacked, cleaned up, and then shipped off to a dozen Cincinnati restaurants.
If it looks good, generally it is good.
Lucan can tell the difference between hundreds of different types of fish, but he admits that many people can't. And if you sit down at a restaurant and order one species of fish, but are served something completely different,
That is basically what I would consider downright theft.
from 2010 to 2012, Oceana tested more than 1,200 samples of fish, sold all around the country. 33% turned out to be mislabeled. Their results made us wonder how our local retailers stacked up.
Can I please have the wild Alaskan salmon?
The I-Team went out and purchased fish from 15 area grocery stores and restaurants. We collected the pieces, both raw and cooked, then carefully placed samples in test tubes, making sure to not cross-contaminate. The test tubes were then shipped off to the same lab used by Oceana for their study at the University of Guelph in Ontario, Canada. Here's what the DNA tests revealed. The grilled red snapper we bought from Washington Platform, the lab determined it was actually a species of shark catfish. The Pacific cod we ordered from Mitchell's in Newport, it was Atlantic cod. In addition, the lab found the Chilean sea bass purchased from Fresh Market on Montgomery Road and Bonefish Grill on Madison Road was really a closely related relative, the Antarctic toothfish. So in all, the lab found 4 of our 15 samples were mislabeled, according to FDA labeling guidelines.
2 pieces of fish that we didn't have to send away to get tested came from this Kroger off of Harrison Avenue. We didn't have to test this fish because the clerk who gave it to us told us what we were getting was different than what the sign said.
Kroger had signs advertising Alaskan cod and Pacific cod. I asked, what was the difference?
Oh, that's Pacific, right?
It's actually the same. Came off the same fish. Because when they do this, they trying to come up that way.
So which one is it?
Atlantic.
Okay. They're all Atlantic?
No.
If this bothers you, remember, mislabeled fish may not be the retailer's fault. Without stricter oversight and inspections, Oceana says it's almost impossible to determine where along the chain the mislabeling takes place. Whether it's on the boat, the docks, or in the kitchen.
We did contact the 4 test subjects who sold mislabeled fish and let them know our results. Bonefish Grill traced the problem back to their vendor. In a statement, they told us the vendor assures us this will not happen again. We would never knowingly misrepresent a species of fish on our menu. Well, Mitchell's Fish Market says they corrected their menu. They say once discovered, we took immediate action to correct this, and all of our cod is properly listed as Atlantic. Washington Platform admitted they were aware that they sold us something other than what we asked and paid for. The owner told us, quote, due to market availability of fresh fish stock, it is sometimes necessary to substitute alternate fish types of similar characteristics with some menu items. Well, you can see all of the I-Team's results and the lab report posted on WCPO.com. Carol?
We'll check it out. Thanks, Jason. Interesting.